by AT&T.
So Victor Wembanyama makes a statement with his return, but watch this play, guys. Rudy Gobert in the spin cycle. Still trying to figure out exactly what happened. What happened was Wemby.
Way to go.
Yep, 27 points and 17 rebounds. Welcome back inside.
Round we go. Round and round we go. Round
and round we go. That's exactly what we're going to do on NBA Showtime. Maria Taylor, the Hall of Famers here. Tracy MacGrady, Vince Carter, and Carmelo Anthony. Yes, they went around the world. That's exactly what happened. The Spurs laying on the hammer to the Minnesota Timberwolves, and Victor Wembanyama really coming back and making a difference in this game. We can go back to the first 6 minutes because I keep pointing to it. He had 16 points, guys, and 5 rebounds. Before we looked up, he was sitting down on the bench, and he had already made a statement, BC.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. I mean, this is your star player taking onus, and he said, yes, I put you guys in a situation where I was not available. This is how I make up for it. The first 6 minutes, I'm going to put my imprint on the game, and we're going to roll from there, and they never look back.
Never look back.
This was the first 6 minutes was Wemby's public apology to the team, right?
I like that.
I like that, Mel.
That was a public apology to the team, and I think the team. I think he came out one to really set that tone. Like I don't like what happened. I don't like what I did. I don't like the scrutiny that's coming with this. I'm a basketball player first, and this is playoff basketball, and I'm going to set the tone in these first 6 minutes. And his team followed them, and it was great to see tonight.
It was great to see him. He took over this game. I mean, the skill set was on display from, him putting the ball on the floor, getting downhill, stretching the floor, defensively. Everything that a basketball player could do in a game, he did it. All the good stuff. So, again, he just put his imprint all over this game. And like Mel say, those first 6 minutes, man, he let it be known that I apologize to my team and to this organization, and I got us from this point on.
Yeah.
Can we give some love to Keldon Johnson?
Let's do it.
Big time.
21 points off the bench for Keldon Johnson. The most he's ever scored in a playoff game is 11 points. He's in his 7th season, but he was huge, full of energy, added exactly what they needed off the bench.
That's it. He found his way, 8 for 11. I mean, just efficient, continued to attack. Early, he didn't see the ball go in, but he was still in attack mode. And how do you do that? Go rebound, make plays, hustle plays, run the floor. And he started just to see the ball go in. 21 points. I mean, they had 49 points off the bench, and he had almost half of them just with his energy and effort.
68 points in the paint. To 36.
And that's where I was going. I'll tell you what he did. Like, because he's been struggling with his shot a little bit. He got into that paint. He used his muscle, right? He applied that pressure. And it looked like he understood that this is a very physical series. I need to apply that. I need to be physical, because the way he was getting downhill and getting to that paint and using his body to finish, he had it on his mind. So yes.
Mr. Sixth Man of the Year, by the way, Keldon Johnson, doing exactly what he's done all season long, applying it to the playoffs as well. Okay, so if you're Minnesota, let's take a moment and think, where do we go from here, T-Mac? Obviously, you're going back home, so that's great. You have pulled out some victories there, but what do you have to do and change the tone of this series?
Well, it's the tale of real two teams, right? When I watch Minnesota, I watch an indecisive team. I watch, it's not fluid to me. It's all over the place. When you watch the Spurs, it is well-oiled. They're very decisive. They're very deliberate on where they want to go with the ball. Minnesota, on the other hand, it's all over the place. It's sporadic. So for me, it's like, if Ant-Man is not having a good game, who's going to step up for Ant-Man? And we haven't figured out who that guy is consistently. We know who can step up for San Antonio. And like I said, just Minnesota, we don't know.
And Dylan Harper step up. We've seen Stephon Castle step up. And it's almost like Ant-Man has to have a great game.
He has to have a great game because we don't even know who his number 2 is. It's Julius Randle's supposed to be his number 2. In this series, he hasn't performed like it, and I think it has to be him.
What do you think, Mel?
I'm just looking at Julius Randle. You know, when we talked about who is Ant's number 2, right? And I don't want to let Ant off the hook either. Like, when he get a ball up, Ant on the double team, go back and get the ball. Like, I just want to throw that out there. Don't stand there half.
Especially when things are stagnant.
Especially when things are stagnant. But Julius Randle, to me, like, what is wrong with him? He's just settling to me. Like, he's settling, bro. Mac, you know that if 3 games straight with 12 points in the second round of the playoffs, where you supposed to be the number 2 guy, that's just unacceptable. And I think he's settling too much. He's overthinking the game. If you look back at the conference finals last year with Julius Randle, he was aggressive. He was downhill. He was physical. He was playing out the double teams. He was passing. He was just a confident player. I don't see that same confidence in Julius right now. To me, it's like he's thinking too much in the game of basketball.
With a player struggling from shooting three-pointers, right? Because for me, Minnesota has to make threes to beat them.
Wemby is 27%.
Right. Yeah. Wemby is protecting that paint, rightfully so. So you have to knock down threes. But for Julius Randle, like, there's so many other areas where he can be effective, and he's not utilizing that. And I hope he's watching film with his coach or with whoever, their player personnel, or whoever he's watching film with, to be able to break down certain areas where he can actually impact the game for himself to build a confidence. Because, yes, he could stretch the floor, and he could keep Wemby honest, right, keeping him away from the basket. So he has to find that way.
Okay, I'm just hearing that Dylan Harper is sitting down, the rookie who has been amazing off the bench. He gets to join NBA Showtime. Hey, Dylan, let's just start with this being your first playoffs. You're a rookie, but you have seemed so poised throughout every single game. Just walk me through your mindset and the way you've been attacking the postseason.
I mean, the biggest thing for me is just be me. I think coming into the playoffs, it was more like, obviously, it's the biggest stage of basketball, but how do I just have that same mentality coming into every game? And I think I'm doing that well.
Deal Mac here. So you got 2 grades right there on the left side. You got,
Come on, man.
You getting stressed out.
Come on, man. It's been a long year.
So as a rookie, man, you're not playing like a rookie in these playoffs, and this is high-level basketball. Tell us where you get that swag and that confidence from.
I think just being in the gym all the time, I think that's where my confidence comes from. And I think the swag, I was kind of just born with it, to be honest. I think it's just what I carry myself. I always try to be the hardest worker, and I think that in moments like this, I think it pays off.
Dylan, this VC here. It seems like you've taken the Manu Ginobili 6-man role to where you come in the game and you change the pace, make the difference, or whatever the case may be. Talk about that. Like, you ready to go as soon as you step into the game.
Yeah, I mean, I sitting on the bench, I mean, I just try to figure out what the team needs and what the game is calling on me for. So I feel like today was more just physicality, rebounds, and pushing the pace and finding my guys. But every game, you know, is something different. And I mean, me, KJ, Luke, first 3 come in, I feel like we do a great job of just bringing the energy up.
You spoke about IQ and just sitting on the bench and trying to just watch the game and see what goes on. You 20 years old, man, in your first NBA playoff series. Your dad got 5 rings. Your mom played in college. Your big brother's in the league. Like, do these moments, how much of what you what we're watching right now is just everything that they prepared for you? Or they prepared you for it? Yeah,
I mean, they had me in the gym forever since I was born. I mean, I kind of been around the game for a long time. And, I mean, like you said, my dad got 5. I'm trying to go chase me and get me a couple rings too. So I mean, I think it's always competitive in the family, no matter what.
Yes, sir.
But I think that's just the greatest part about my family is that we just so competitive, and I think everyone embraces and love each other. But I feel like we all got that little edge to each other.
I have another question. This VC again. In preparation for this game, we knew Wemby was going to come out ready to play and fired up, but you also knew the level of physicality was going to go up another notch. How were you guys able to play the game under control and poised and support Wemby with that? Because you noticed there was a lot of pushing around, but everybody still stayed under control and poised. How were you guys prepared for that?
I mean, yeah, we got his back all the time, but just try to be appropriate with the physicality. I mean, coming out, not really overreacting to anything. Because, like you said, we knew when we came in the game what it was going to be. So just having his back and just, you know, making sure dead balls, timeouts, we bring it in and just calm each other down. Because at the end of the day, we all here just to win.
Do you still watch film with your mom?
She sent me a long text today. She sent me a long text today.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, definitely when we get the chance in the summertime, things like that. She definitely come to the gym, you know, talk the whole time. But I mean, that's motherly love.
I love it.
Yeah, shout out to Mom. You know, just some days removed from Mother's Day. So congratulations on yet another win to Dylan Harper, playing so good, so poised in his rookie season and doing a great job helping to lead his team. The Spurs now with the 3-2 lead over the Minnesota Timberwolves in the Western Conference semis. But guys, that's all the time that we have for you right now on NBC.